guys, Crump here, and today we've got a UU battle against Alphonse from Reddit. So we're bringing the same team from the last few times, not the Mammoth team, but the the one with Arcanine and the Renicholas. So this should be fun. I'm hoping that they pull in the good work again. So we'll see how that goes. And we tried battling earlier. There was a bit of a disconnection issue, but it happened pretty early on. So I don't need to take another picture because I think we're bringing the same teams. And like I said, it happened early on, so it's only like we have to recreate 2 turns, not a huge deal. I'll be bringing, he's got the Crobat, he's got Infernape, Nidoqueen, Jellicent, Yanmega, and the Crocodile. I'm bringing, like I said, the same team with Renicholas, Galvantula, Feraligatr, Donphan, Arcanine, and Roserade. Oh wait, whoa, that's not who I want to get cheeky here. We're doing the same leads and all that, so I led off with Donphan, and get my Stealth Rocks up, and he went for a U-turn, so that was pretty much it, and then we switched. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I guess we got started then. Oh, yeah, disconnection issues always seem to happen. Quite, like, you can't escape those. It's kind of unfortunate too. I tried getting a battle the other day and I got disconnected, and I'm like, whoa, I thought I had a good internet connection, but you know what? It happens. So there's the Crobat. He's gonna U-turn, and I'll set up my Stealth Rocks, and I hope we don't get any crits here. So Stealth Rocks, and we should be back at square one. So he'll go Stealth U-turn. I will go Stealth Rocks. Good, no crits. Yeah, so that's good. Really want to avoid getting any crits right now. He went to Jellicent, I believe, at this point. And I was just gonna. What did he go for? He went for Taunt. Yeah, he did go for a Taunt. So now I'll switch into my Roserade. Oh yeah, I also got leftovers on this thing, so that U-turn does like nothing. Good to know. Alright, so go into Fairbanks, and he's gonna get the taunt off, so that does give me a few options. I was thinking if I should go for the Giga Drain or double out, predicting the Infernape. Because you can go for an Ice Beam. I really wish no, Protect wouldn't help me now, I'm already taunted. You know what? He's not gonna go for a Water type move. He's either gonna go into Nidoqueen, which I don't really see happening. Nidoqueen wouldn't be a bad choice. You know what? I'll go for the safe play right now. I'll be able to survive, the Infernape coming in. It's not gonna wreck me at this point. So I'm just gonna test how he plays, and yeah, I think that's the best bet. I could go for a Dazzling Gleam, actually. You know what? I think Dazzling Gleam is the best way to go if he goes Infernape, because Giga Drain isn't gonna do a whole lot. So Dazzling Gleam will be the way to go. Let's go Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam. So I think that Infernape is gonna pop out, just because it can do a lot of damage. Crobat. Okay, so I didn't play that one too well, but he's gonna take some rock damage, which I'm completely okay with. So Dazzling Gleam. Do not get that prediction right. But like I said, just chip damage. And I think we're gonna go into Arcanine. He's probably gonna U-turn again, so I think getting a, let's see. No, we're gonna go back into our lead. I don't think Arcanine should just come out just yet, considering that Jellicent's still around. Oh, you know what? It's possible that an Arcanine. Let's see, let's go Arcanine. Offensive against Jellicent. Oops. Let's say defensive, if he's physically defensive. Wild Charge is a 2-hit KO. Yeah, figure I would, huh? And I'm not even Life Orb, so yeah, let's not do that just yet. Let's get some chip damage, like I said. He's probably gonna U-turn. Yeah, he's gonna U-turn. So I'm just gonna go Roller King, or you can go for a Brave Bird. Yeah, Roller King's the best way to go. Let's do that. Don't want to waste too much time thinking about a move. I feel like this should be an obvious switch, so the U-turn's definitely gonna come out, but he might want to just go for the Brave Bird. There's the Brave Bird, and I'm thinking he's gonna go for another U-turn. So my best bet, go for Ice Shard. I did quite a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna go for an Ice Shard right now. And that should be enough to take it down. So, Ice Shard. And hopefully we'll take down the Crobat, because he might just go for a U-turn. I don't know if he's gonna be predicting the Ice Shard. He might be predicting the Ice Shard, but he still got those rocks. Those rocks are up. As long as I get rid of this thing, I'm pretty sure that rocks will stay up, because I don't think he's got the fog, like I said. We've seen U-turn, Brave Bird. I want to say it's a fairly offensive Crobat. Ooh, it's choiced, isn't it? You just know it's choiced. So here's the Nidoqueen. Ice Shard will land then, which is perfect. Getting more chip damage off Nidoqueen. So this is actually working out pretty well. Okay, I like this. I mean, that didn't do a whole lot, but figures, I guess. Okay, so this Nidoqueen is gonna be a bit of an issue for me because I feel like an Ice Beam is coming up. So I don't want to go into, Well, yeah, this thing is gonna be a bit of an issue. I won't say Ice Beam is popping up. Or Sludge Wave. I might go for Stab. Who's faster? Feraligatr? If I go to Feraligatr? 78 space speed, and Nidoqueen is 76. Oh, I'll outspeed. Okay. So let's go to Feraligatr. Depending on his EVs and why don't I say IVs? He's probably got max IVs. No one really runs minimum IVs for no random reason. So I think Ice Beam's gonna be popping out. Dragon Tail. Okay. That's interesting. Critical hit. Do not like. Oh, perfect. Okay. So we've got a few options here. Not really, actually. I feel like the Psyshock is a bit obvious. So he's got his Crocodile. And who can really take down the Crocodile? Let's go to Fairbanks. Yeah, let's go Fairbanks. Let's go back to the Fairbanks and let's try and get a Leech Seed off, maybe. This Dragon Tail worked out pretty well in my favor. I think the Crocodile's gonna be coming out. He doesn't have much to switch into really, other than Jellicent or the Crocodile. Yanmega, I don't think he really wants to bring in just yet. So he's gonna withdraw. Very obvious, I think. Jellicent will pop out. I think that's pretty good for me, because like now I get my my Roserade back in the game, and he doesn't really have much checks for this thing. Alright, so this is looking pretty good for me. Let's go for a simple Giga Drain. Yeah, we'll go. Actually, let's go for a Stun Spore. There's a good chance he might switch into something, and it could really benefit us. So let's go for a Stun Spore. I feel like the Infernape is going to be finally popping out. Honestly, yeah, or something fast. Something fast will be popping out. In which case, he's got the Yanmega, the Crocodile, which I don't think is going to... Yeah, it's Crocodile, it's not Crocorock. Or back into Crobat. In which case, if it goes to Crobat, I'll be fine to switch into Donphan, so... Feel like I'm playing pretty well here, so far. Definitely got the momentum in my favor. So I'll go get my Stun Spore off. And this thing's paralyzed now, which is perfect. Well, not really perfect. I mean, I'd rather get that other Pokemon paralyzed, but this thing gets paralyzed. So that works out okay. And he might switch now. I'm thinking, let's get a Leech Seed off. He might stay in. Let's not play too tricky. Leech Seed should be the best move. Get some health back. Luckily, both of these moves land, so that's great. He's gonna stay in. Just gonna go for Scalds. He's gonna try and burn me. I do have Natural Cure, so it doesn't matter if I get burned. That's a crit. He's gotten a few crits, hasn't he? None of them really mattered so far, so that's good. I am waiting for that crit that's gonna matter, and that's not gonna be fun. Not gonna be a fun time. So this thing is essentially neutralized. He doesn't really have much to switch into, so I'm in a pretty good situation. Let's go for Giga Drain. He might switch into his Infernape now at this point. Maybe not yet. I've still got some pretty good switches for the Infernape, so I don't see any reason why to switch just yet. I do have an Intimidate on my Arcanine as well. So yeah. Looking pretty good. Giga Drain, does quite a bit. I could have just gone for Giga Drain from the very start. And he gets paralyzed. So I guess that Sun Spore is really helping me out. I do save health. It's gonna keep Fairbanks at full, which is once again pretty awesome. Alrighty then. We'll go for another Giga Drain. I think he's essentially sacking this thing off. Might be saving for Death Fodder, possibly. I don't. He could really. I mean, but nothing really wants to take a Giga Drain, or he doesn't really want to switch into anything quite yet. Makes me question what kind of Nidoqueen he's running. What are some stats for Nidoqueen? Nidoqueen. I don't know. Let's see, so he's got Dragon Tail on it. Is that really a set that people usually run with? Oh, he's switching to Crobat. Not gonna do a lot. Which makes sense. Yeah. This thing is essentially gonna go down. Which means I should go into Arcanine. Do I want to go to Arcanine just yet? Donphan's still proving pretty helpful. And he's not really my win condition either. He's just good for chip damage, so this is perfect. Same with Fairbanks. Fairbanks isn't quite my win condition. Let's take a second to think about this. He will go down in the next turn. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. He might go for a U-turn. Well, this thing's essentially done because of rocks. So that's also something to consider. I feel like he's just gonna go for a Brave Bird. I don't know how much. So how bulky is Arcanine? Summary. 101 defense. Roller King has 189 defense. I think it makes sense to go into Roller King. Yeah, just go into Roller King. Let this thing go down. I think that's the best play here. Keep all my other Pokemon healthy as long as possible. Goes for the Defog. Now, I want to say this thing is definitely Scarfed at some point. So, okay, so I can go for another Stealth Rocks. He might just go for another Defog. Doesn't really matter. I keep getting lefties going back up. So, really, yeah, he's a Fog. Actually, this works out really well in my favor. Because he outspeeds, I go for Stealth Rock, and then I switch into, or I go for an Ice Shard. So this thing's pretty much done, and I get more lefties up, so I am looking in a really good position. That Defog is not going to help him at all. I think this was the best switch that I could have made. Go for the Ice Shard. We'll take down the Crobat. Pretty much, yeah. This thing was done. This thing was essentially done. He's probably going to switch back into his Jellicent, maybe his Nidoqueen. We didn't see the Ice Beam on the Nidoqueen, so that's also something to note. So that thing's out. I'm just gonna mark it down. Crobat goes down to Donphan. Donphan really put in this work. I used Donphan quite a bit in the RBL for Season 1, and definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. Really sad to see it go. Now this Ice Beam popping out. That's what I'm worried about. You know what? This thing has done its job in setting up rocks. The only thing I can really check is the Infernape, and even then, I still have other Pokemon for that. So I can scout what kind of Nidoqueen this is. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. He's gonna set up his own rocks, so it's not like an offensive Nidoqueen. So this should go down to Earthquake. Not quite. Not quite. He does get rocks up though. Okay, I could Rapid Spin, get rid of them, but he'll just set them up in the next turn, so there's no point. He doesn't have anything to really take care of Donphan. He's got... I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake. think Ice Shard would be kind of helpful in case he does switch out into the Yan Mega. But these rocks are still up. There's like no point. And Yan Mega gets Bug Buzz. You know, I'm gonna go for the Ice Shard. No, he might switch into his Jellicent. Jellicent, you know what, let's just go for Earthquake once again. Yeah, he does. He does carry Ice Beam. That's interesting. So no Sludge Power. No, I will take one, which is just good enough. And I get rid of this thing as well. So that's really good. Okay. So I'm taking a bit of his core down. Still need to get rid of that Jellicent, but he still has that threat with the Yan Mega. He does have rocks on my side though, so that's gonna put some pressure on my Galvantula. But I can't quite go for Volt Switches just yet. Okay, this thing. Now this is gonna be an issue because it could be enough to like take me down. If it's a Moxie Scarfed Crocodile, that could be scary. I do have my Arcanine. What can Arcanine do? I don't really think I do have close combat on Arcanine. But if it's Scarf, it's gonna outspeed anyways. Let's see, what is the best move here? You can see Crunch happening. What's Crocodile's defenses? It's not very bulky, but it's got 80 defense. I probably won't be able to take that down. I don't know if he's gonna go for an Earthquake, lock himself into that. He might. In which case, I need to get. I think Galvantula is gonna be my best move here, so I'm gonna go for an Ice Shard. Try and get as much damage done as possible. I might survive one, so I might get 2 Ice Shards in. It's gonna go for the knockoff. I do live. So I'm gonna sack this thing off. It's pretty much done. I just need to get chip damage off. If it's Moxie, that's okay. I do have my Galvantula. Is he Scarfed? He is locked in. I want to say he's Moxie. He is Moxie. Which is actually totally fine with me. Because I have my Galvantula. Also my Arcanine. I want to say he's Scarfed, like I said. Luckily I have my Scarfed Galvantula. So this should outspeed everything on his team. Good to go for a Bug Buzz here. Let's see, or Energy Ball. Bug Buzz because it's stab and it'll hit the hardest. So we're gonna go for a Bug Buzz. He might stay in. He's gonna stay in. He's gonna lose his Crocodile. So this is really good. We don't let him get any momentum. Just neutralize this thing right away. And the Crocodile's gonna go down. Whew. Yeah, I was pretty afraid of this thing, you know, coming in late game, but I think he brought it in a little bit too early. Still got that Infernape, still got the Jellicent and the Yan Mega. So there's the Infernape. Going to get some rock damage. I don't know what this thing wants to do. Fire attack. I do have Arcanine, so I think that's gonna be my best bet. My best switch. Could be banded. I feel like this thing could be banded. Luckily, he'll lock himself into something. So I feel like maybe possibly an overheat. I have seen some mixed apes before. Let's see what he's got on his team. He's got 1, 2. This could be a mixed ape. He's got yeah, Megas are usually especially offensive, right? Oh, fly. Just fly. Get Intimidate off. We'll see what kind of Infernape this is. Goes for a Thunder Punch. Interesting. Very interesting. And I'm just gonna go for... I could go for an E-Speed. I don't think that's my best bet. I think my best bet is to go for either... I think a Wild Charge is my best bet, really. If he wants to switch out, it'll do neutral damage. I think Wild Charge is my best bet here. He's gonna go for a close combat. This might take me out. Yeah, it's gonna take me out. Okay, this is gonna get scary, but his defenses do go down. And I do get a free switch into my Galvantula. He's Life Orb. Right. I didn't even see that. So I think Galvantula is pretty much free to come in and just Thunderbolt everything here. I am faster. I am a Scarf. He's at -1, so I should be able to Thunderbolt everything right now. He could have Mach Punch, but I don't think Mach Punch is going to take me down. Free to Thunderbolt. This should take it down. I'll be in a pretty heavy situation if I don't take this thing down right now. Whew. Things are going well. At least we're not getting disconnected, you know? Gonna weigh in his options. Rocks didn't hurt me too much, which is good. Enough for Galvantula to live. I don't know how much Mach Punch will do. It's not super effective. He's gonna withdraw. I think that's his best bet. Probably into Yanmega. Jellicent. Gonna sack it off. Yeah, that's gonna go down. That's pretty much guaranteed. Could have gone for a Volt Switch, really. No, Volt Switch wouldn't have been... If I lived a Mach Punch, then I needed to take down something with this. So there's the Yanmega. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. He's gonna go for +1. And he's gonna go... He's gonna go for an Air Slash. This thing might win him the game. Let's see. Yanmega. 95 speed. After +1, it should outspeed. And he's gonna go for Air Slash. He's gonna protect. I still have my Fairbanks, who's, you know what? Gonna go into Feraligatr. Gotta do it now. He's gonna protect, and I'll be able to live 1 Air Slash. I can say confidently, he's gotta go for the protect. Endure. That's interesting. I've never seen it. Yeah, Mega with Endure. We're gonna go for an Ice Punch. It's my best bet to go. Okay. It's gonna Giga Drain. That's not. Oh, I live on 3. That is huge. Okay. If I live on 3, can I take him down with this Ice Punch? I need to take him down with this Ice Punch. I do. Okay. This Yanmega. Oh boy. Am I Life Orb? I think I'm just regular leftovers. What am I carrying on this thing? Oh yeah, Life Orb. Doesn't Sheer Force. Blah 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 blah. Not gonna do a whole lot. That is scary. That is really scary. Live on 3. I guess special attack is pretty high too, but I guess Feraligator's got some good natural bulk in it. Plus it's not stab, so that was pretty clutch. I'm gonna go down for most likely to a Thunder Punch, and we'll just go for Waterfall. Mach Punch. Oh, he's got a Mach Punch on this thing as well, so no big deal. I say let's not play this thing out any further. It's got a Life Orb, so we're gonna go right into Behemoth and just go for a Psyshock. That'll take him down. He might have knockoff. I think I should be able to live 1. Psyshock should take him down. Once again, Behemoth is just like coming in late game and winning me the match. Right now, at least. I don't know, he's got knockoff. I think he's pretty much done here. It's a really good game so far. If it does end over here, it's pretty huge. Living on 3, I don't know what would have happened. I did still have my Roserade. Overheat. I should live 1. Yeah, I'm gonna live 1. That's not gonna be a huge issue. That's good. And I will land a Psyshock. Not that it misses, but this should be the end of the game. There we go. Whew. Oh boy. That was a good game. That was a good game, Alphonse. Living on 3 was pretty huge. Yeah. Maybe I should have saved, I might save the game. Maybe I should have saved the Donphan for late game. Not have sacked it off so soon. I was confident in my other Pokemon to to take care of the rest of his team. Luckily, they pulled through. 3 HP. Very scary. Very good game. Thanks for that match, Alphonse. Man, making my heart, pound. Scary stuff. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed that battle, be sure to hit that like button. And if you guys enjoyed all our stuff, don't forget to subscribe and leave some comments, what have yous. And I think that's it for now. So bye.